What up, everybody? It's your boy Nautical, and welcome back to Destiny. Yo, I am so excited to be making this video. There's a lot of people that have been asking me to make Destiny content on this channel, so this is going to be the first step in doing that. We're not stepping away from Xbox content, not at all. We're going to focus on Destiny when it comes to the Xbox platform itself for the most part, but we're still going to talk about all that great stuff that happens on the Xbox side that we all come to love when it comes to the platform of choice that we choose. And even if Xbox isn't your preferred platform, all of the stuff that's going to be talked about is relevant to your version of Destiny 2, because guess what? Destiny's an ever-growing game that we all get to share in together. So in this video, we're going to talk about the one thing that you should not be doing before the DLC launches next week. I believe this is going to save a lot of people a lot of time, especially to my newcomers to the game and people that have really fallen woefully behind throughout the years, or just haven't had enough time to like really jump in and play Destiny that much over the course of the last season. But before we get into that, please hit the like button on this video and share it with all your friends on social media. If you are not a person that has subscribed to the channel, please do so. It definitely helps out the channel a lot, especially if you like this type of content. Let me know in the comment section what you are looking forward to when it comes to Destiny and Beyond Light. We could definitely have that conversation down there, and we can see how the maturation of this content on the channel will grow. But the one thing that you should not be doing in Destiny going forward until the DLC comes out is leveling up your old gear, or any gear for that matter. Anything that has a light level under 1050, don't touch it. Leave it be. If it's something that you want to hold on to, just leave it in your vote or leave it on your character. If it's something that you don't care about keeping into the next season, especially if it has a low infusion rate, we'll go over that in a whole completely different video, because I know a lot of people are going to have questions around how the light level is going to be affected on different armor going into the future. But if it's something that's going to be sunsetting with this new DLC, you can kind of delete that now. But when it comes to all the gear and weapons that are coming with you, it is going to go up to the new basement level of 1050 power, everything you have. So if you got gear that's sitting in the 700s or the 800s and 900s, or even if you have weapons that are on the fringe of leveling up to like 1025 or 1050, don't touch them. They're automatically going to get raised to the new light level requirement with the new DLC, which will be 1050. On top of that, if you're one of those people that has been grinding out Destiny for the last couple of months or just throughout the course of the entire year, if your weapons and gear are already above that light level cap, and we're not talking about how they're going to stack with your artifact, we're talking about the actual light level or the power level that is equipped on your character when you just look at the gear. If it's over 1050, you will keep whatever light number is over that number. Whatever that power number is, that's what it's going to be. If it's underneath that number, so if that number shows 1050 or less, it's going to get raised to 1050. So if you're over it, you're going to stay where you are. You're not losing anything. If you're under it, you're going to get raised to that 1050 cap. That is something that I think is going to be very beneficial for a lot of people out there, especially for the people that's sitting out there that just joined up on Game Pass. Shout out to you, because Game Pass, especially if you're on Ultimate, because you're going to get Beyond Light added to your subscription fee basically for the price of admission. So anybody that wants to jump into Destiny on day one of this new DLC, as long as you have Ultimate, you don't have to pay anything extra. Now, a lot of people are probably going to ask me, should I even jump into Destiny right now? Should I just wait and see what's going to happen with the new DLC when it comes out, or should I jump in now and try to get my feet wet and see exactly what I'm in for when it comes to the DLC launching in the next week and a half? And to be completely honest, I think there's a lot of weapons in the game that are still right for you to pick up today. A lot of this stuff is going to be disappearing, so stuff like some of the exotic quests that were tied to certain planets and certain mission requirements, that stuff might be disappearing with some of the planets. And yes, that stuff will be coming forward at a later date, but we don't know how Bungie is going to implement that stuff for you to get at a later date. As of right now, there's a lot of weapons that you can still get, and we know how to get them. So I would probably do my best to get as many of those very coveted weapons that you can. One of the weapons I would say go after is the Ace of Spades, especially since it's a quest that you did for Forsaken. When you beat just the campaign in general, it unlocks the ability for you to go ahead and just do all of the quest steps to get that gun, and it's a very enjoyable quest, and I definitely think you should, because there's a lot of story beats that are going to tie to the whole thing that happened with the person that used to own that weapon, and you're going to get a chance to see how that all is going to be fleshed out with this new DLC. So I really truly think that's one weapon you should really go after, especially when it comes to Crucible. This is going to be a 140 rate of fire weapon, and they are going to get a significant bump just because we're getting rid of all the 150s and moving them into that category. So get this gun so you can get used to the cadence of shooting a hand cannon at that speed. It's gonna be very beneficial to you. But enough of what I think. Tell me what you think. Are you gonna jump into Destiny before the DLC launches just to get some of these Covenant weapons? Let me know about that in the comment section. On top of that, if you do, which ones are you gonna go after? Are you just gonna wait till the new DLC comes out? Or if you're on Xbox, are you just gonna wait to jump into Destiny when the patch hits on December 8th, which is a very, very unfortunate thing. But guess what? If you don't jump in on day one, which is November 10th, I'm kind of afraid that a lot of people might just get left behind. And I think this is the great opportunity for people to play together, because that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna level with my friends, get basically everything I need to get out of the season before, you know, a lot of stuff starts hitting the fan when it comes to other games like Cyberpunk and everything like that. So with all that being said, please hit the like button and hit the subscribe button. It truly helps out the channel a lot. And if you truly like the content that I'm bringing you, please share with all your friends on social media. It definitely helps the channel grow a lot. And I will see you guys in the next video. Have a good week. Peace.